This has to stop. Me don't know how. Me don't know when it started, but this has to stop. And Kaheim Dixon has become a target of this dirty attitude from the Reggae Boyz supporters. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys know, and I was watching a stream for the Reggae Boyz squad announcement press conference. I don't know when it started, but the Reggae Boyz supporters, and I'm going to highlight some of them. I'm going to see some of them. I'm going to want to see the comments them. So I'm going to show the comments them. I'm going to explain to you how stupid some of these comments are. We have a tendency, I'm going to say we because I'm a supporter as well, to start complaining when we don't see whosoever player we want to see in the squad. Now, them always say, boy, MG Sports, I'll be a local man, MG Sports want to see nice squad. But you have never heard me saying, oh, this a man in a squad, and that the man there play better than him, or that the man there do this, or that the man there. You have never heard me say that. But yet still say MG Sports want to put man in a squad. But you have never heard me said, oh, this a man, I do this and I do that. But you still then pick this man. You've never heard. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I think whosoever the coach pick who've got to represent us, we have to support them. So what I do, if I think a player is in the squad undeservedly, I'm not going to come here and say, boy, him shouldn't have squad because that demanded this and that. I'm just not going to do that. I'm never going to lament on that, saying that over and over. But we've reached a point in which anytime one squad drop, once some of the supporters don't see their quote-unquote player who they want to see in the squad, who they think is the best person to be in the squad, they started to slate every other player who they can in the squad. They started to nitpick the other players in the squad, said, him not on the left foot, him can't use him right foot, him a bush baller, this, that, right, right. Because they don't see their preferred baller in the squad. And all of a sudden, the squad become shit. Squad become stupid, madman squad, or who no pick his squad, all in kind of sentiments. Now, it has to stop, people. At some point in time, it has to stop. Now, I'm not saying that you should not want to see certain players in the squad. But don't let it be a case in which you're going to slate other players for being in the squad because you don't see your player. One, the player never pick himself. Even if you understand that, the players don't pick themselves. So ideally, don't slate the player. Slate the coach who have picked the squad. And then some of the supporters them who are slate the players them are the same supporters who are say, me trust the coach. The coach this, yeah man, the coach can do the job. A good coach is rated. Then turn around and I slate the player when the player gets selected in the squad. I bash the player. Me say bash. I bash the player when the player gets selected in the squad. So, ask yourself the question. What exactly is it that some of these fans want? What exactly is it that some of them want? So let's get to the image. Now, as you can see, the first one. That's the reason I said leave the youngster alone. Jairus. How Dixon get called and Ian Frey can't get a call. One, and Dixon call himself. That's a question to ask the coach. And one, if you in a press conference, you not ask the coach that. You're not asking the coach that. Secondly, Dixon is a striker. Ian Frey is a central midfielder. So, that there and how, no make no sense. So let's disband the one there. Let's dash the one there from Jairus. Reggae Boyz Essential. We need to recruit some more players still. I agree, 100%. Dixon still getting called and pan face. Basically, I say, he don't deserve to get called. Then turned and I said, not the end of the world though. So are you saying he does not deserve a call? Let's look at what he did the last couple of games. His last time playing for the national setup, did he do that bad when he not deserve another call? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Take away all we have in your head who you think deserve to get called. Ask yourself the question, did Dixon do that bad that he does not deserve a call? Or he didn't do anything at all? I don't hear. Let me move this off my screen there. Lemby Kisa had an horrible campaign the last call-up. 2 horrible games. But yet still, I don't hear anyone saying anything about Lemby Kisa. Fine, Lemby Kisa is a quality player. But he had an horrible outing in the last game, in the last campaign. Horrible. Coach said it himself. He said it himself in the press conference. Let's continue. I maxed it football. What about Mothers Hill playing in League One and actually scoring? Good question. It's actually a good question. Mothers Hill scored 3 goals in League One. He's actually scoring. He's playing out of 9 appearances. Let's ask yourself the question though. Do you know if Mothers Hill want to play for Jamaica? Have you ever spoken to Mothers Hill? And if that's the case, have you ever told the coach about him? Or tell anybody who recruit about him? If that's the case. Or is the case in which you're lamenting on the player so long, and you don't see the player, you start formulating an agenda now. They said, oh man, I get called in the night squad. You don't even know if the player wants to play for Jamaica. I am not saying it doesn't. The whole point is, we don't know if the player wants to play for Jamaica. Did the player publicly come out and say, boy, yeah man, I'm ready to represent Jamaica? But yet still, I use that and slate the youngster. Let's move on. Next one again. Kaheim Dixon can't make a League One team, but can continue to get called. This is sick. So ask yourself the question. Did Kaheim Dixon did so bad the last time where he does not deserve a call? Did Kaheim Dixon did so horrible the last time that he does not deserve to get a next call? So you don't see Mothers Hill in the team, and quote-unquote the player where you are lamenting upon all along in Omari Hutchinson, who turned down Jamaica to go play for England U21. And obviously, it seems as if you move the target from this on now to start turn people towards the little youth. 20-year-old, hungry, want to do well for his country. And when he gets the opportunity, he does well for his country. But no, slate him for someone who don't want to represent the country. Make that make sense. Last one, big deal then. The squad done good. Meran Gardner picked the team. When a player injured or pull out, we always go for a JPL, and that quote unquote, can't answer the one there. Anyways, make you know this. A question was asked in a press conference. Let me tell you this. Steve McLaren does not know a lot of the players. Steve McLaren do not know a lot of the players. He's been here a couple months now. How do you think he's going to know all the players, all the 60 players on the list? You think Steve McLaren alone can do all the research? I did a video the other day speaking about Steve McLaren being in Jamaica, seeing the local league. People see him one. Big deal in one of them too. Cuss me out and say, boy, MG just wanting local ball, this or that, I rate it. Make McLaren did work in England. McLaren was at the Manchester United versus Tottenham game. That had no impact to Jamaica, none at all. But that's the game he attended. If I would feel much better if he was at an Aston Villa game, if he was at a Charlton game, if he was at a West Ham game. These games that actually have Jamaican players playing, in my view, that would make a lot more sense. But people that cuss me and say, me just want to see him there, for see him there sake. But a lot of these persons are not thinking. They can't see past their nose. They're going to say, me have an agenda, me have a narrative. But everything is right in front of your eyes. Just open your eyes and see it. It is there. If you travel to France, go down go watch not France. Go down Russia, go watch Boza. Hands up, no problem at all. If you go watch Kaheim Paris, if you go watch Cephas, hands up, no problem at all. Because it's actually going looking at players. If you even go into the MLS or the USL, go watch Jamaican players, no problem at all. It doesn't matter where. I just highlighted the JPL. That's all I did, highlighted the JPL. But people came and said, MG, you just create content and I make nice over nothing at all when irrelevant. No, when McLaren don't know the players them and asks for his assistant to select some players or recommend some players, them say no, and the assistant pick a team. I think? Really I think? When I said I want to see him in a JPL, may I say that because I want to know, say yes, at least he look on them and to himself, they're not ready. And then he also go West Ham fan, a West Ham game, and say, boy, Mikel Antonio look fit. Boy, me now call him this time. Go to an Aston Villa game, Bailey look sharp. Yeah, man, me have to call Bailey. Go to a Boza game, say, yeah, man, Boza look unfit, man, rate. You know, now go bring him this time. Down at Turkey, go see Cephas. Yeah, man, boy, Cephas are going good. Satchel score every week. Sheikh and Satchel score every week. Does McLaren know him? No, he don't. But McLaren at a Manchester United Tottenham game, how does that benefit Jamaica? But MG Sports are chat foolishness. This has to stop. We cannot continue to select the players who are selected because we do not see who we want to see. And because we don't see who we want to see, the squad is shit, the squad is garbage, and all that something there. And then now, when Meran Garden make a recommendation to the head coach, only see one turn and say Meran Garden pick his squad. When me done tell him, say, I would want to see the coach go around, go watch these games. Notable. Even if he might do it, we have any evidence of that, but we sure have evidence of him at a Tottenham Manchester United game. But I mean, love chatting foolishness. Anyways, but they need to stop slate the players them. Stop it. The players them not pick themselves. They are not picking themselves. And if the coach asks Meran Garden for assistance in selecting the team, why you go beat Meran Garden? If the coach not do film part, the guy the respective games them in Europe because he's in Europe, him no need to ask Meran Garden no question. He need to select him one of players and based off of his own understanding because he'll be watching these players. But I'm here chat foolishness. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. You now hit the like button. Because you now come concuss. I know now come in the comment section concuss right now. Because no one going to defend the foolishness. Talk big and bold. You can cuss. You can cancel me. That's how things said. Big up on yourself, people. All that person who are using brain as you are go on, big up on yourself. Now I mean, we're out.